So let's read this right here. This was recorded before my weigh-in. So yes, I still lost weight, even though I've been eating more than lettuce, LOL. I call bullshit. You didn't lose any weight. And if you did, it was taking a big poo for Salah.
Well, hello, everybody.
So let's stop again right here. We have Puta eyeshadow on full display again. And we have a giant-sized family platter of food. Yeah, sure, you lost weight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so hungry. No. You stay
And just
under
let the
table.
cat's
Good
tail
girl.
go into the
Stay,
food.
stay.
Yum.
I'm having a pretty big meal.
A family
I'm really
feast.
hungry. This is the first big meal I've had since coming back. I know I showed
Bullshit.
my big breakfast together in the video, but I didn't eat that much. We had a lot of leftovers.
Sure.
We still do. So let me just take a sip.
Then if you have a lot of leftovers, why aren't you eating that? Why are you eating this?
And get this ready with some fresh lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze all over my food. I don't know if you guys like lemon on your food, but if you haven't tried that, you must. Okay, yes.
Breaking news, Chantal is a trailblazer by putting lemon on her food. The world needed this information.
So I have a shrimp platter here with some brown rice, shrimp. What's the plural of shrimp? Shrimp? Eggplant, bread, fresh bread.
I don't think that's actual brown rice. It kind of looks like the seasoning made the rice brown, so it's probably the high starch white rice. So nice try, Chantal.
Tahina, mabuch, and some kind of salad with juices, vegetable juice. Yalla, let's dig in. I missed this stuff. Oh yes I
did. You missed that stuff. They have this kind of food available in Canada. Probably not this size portion, but they have that kind of food.
There's little French fries mixed in between all the food. It's whatever. Mamouche. So let's get into tahina.
Some poop? Are we gonna get into some poop?
Shrimp. Let's dip it in the tahina. You know how some mukbangers do that?
No, because I don't watch them.
When I take a bite of something good, I have a piece of French fry with rice.
So carb on top of carb. Gee, I wonder why you're so thin, Chantal.
I love this bread, but it has
and some more
wheat germ
carbs.
On it, so it gets messy.
I don't think, is that wheat germ? I don't think so. I think usually they make bread with some type of cornmeal so that it doesn't stick. I don't think it's wheat germ. So clearly, judging by the camera angle, she's not allowed to eat on Salah's poop orgy couches.
So I'm feeling the after effects of that journey back here.
Why? Because you were flying like a bat out of hell to put that D on lockdown?
I'm in a lot of pain.
It's called obesity. That's your pain. And untreated diabetes.
I have back pain that is so bad.
It's probably your kidneys failing.
And I learned something today that if you're on long haul flight, especially if you're gonna try to sleep, you have to recline. Like, I didn't recline the whole time because I'm afraid of being, like, just being inconsiderate.
Wait a minute. You're afraid of being inconsiderate, but on your last video, you didn't really give a shit about being inconsiderate, honestly. So you don't want to recline your seat, but it's okay if you spill over on the sides of your seat. That's perfectly acceptable for you. Idiot.
It's a stupid thing because they make the chairs that way. Good shrimp.
Sex noises
You
for
can
the
just lift
feeders.
it up when it's time for meal service, you know? Fried eggplant, I love it.
You love everything.
I've eaten from this place many times in mukbang.
I thought you don't do mukbangs. Now you're doing the mukbangs again? What about your diabetes? Diabetes who?
But I'm regretting it because, man, my bad.
And you know what? No matter how much puta makeup you put on, Chantal, and the filters that you use, we can still see your jaundice come in really nicely in around your mouth.
My lower back. And then sciatica, which is on my right side, goes down my leg.
And you probably have that because you're obese and you sit on your fucking ass all the time.
Anyway, and I'm feeling jet lagged, like actual jet lag.
Bullshit.
I cannot sleep for more than 2.5 to 3 hours at a time.
But wait a minute, what happened to your urine drink or the drink that looks like bile, whatever that bullshit was called? I can't even remember. You're such a good salesperson for that I don't even remember the name of that crap. What about that stuff? I thought it was supposed to help you sleep, Chantal.
It's horrible. So I'm just feeling it a lot more.
You're feeling your obesity is what you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm just... Anyway, it's so good.
You know what's really weird, and I know other people have pointed this out? I don't understand why she wears the undercap to the hijab so low on her forehead. I don't get it. I have friends that are Muslim, and they don't do that. You look weird, Chantal.
I'm also going to be getting a maid.
Are you fucking serious?
It's very common for people.
Oh my God. Okay, now, because I do read a lot. Everybody go and Google the maid horror stories that come out of Kuwait, especially with the Filipina or the African people that come in to work in Kuwait. Go read some of those horror stories. I wonder why all of a sudden she wants to get a maid. Is it for Salah, actually?
I have maids here.
And I would also like to say, I'm not trying to blanket the entire country of Kuwait as far as hiring maids or any type of service person within their home. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is there's stories that I've read specifically about that, so you can Google it.
Does.
You're not a live-in maid, okay. It doesn't make a difference.
I'm just gonna swallow pride and do it.
Bitch, swallow pride. What pride? You're a filthy fucking human being. You're filthy. You usually have a herd of sewer flies that generally are around you at all times. What the fuck do you need a maid for? It's obviously Salah doesn't live there. And if he did, he's not there anymore because his family probably dragged him out. What do you need a maid for? Like, what filth do you have in that little apartment? I have a pretty good sized home. I don't have a maid. I've never had a maid. You are so fucking lazy.
And hey, I give someone a job.
Give someone a job.
It's actually so common that most buildings.
It is common.
Have.
And you know why it's common there? Because there's families, and there's families with multiple wives and lots of children and things like that. You have none of those. So this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Not only that, this is the one thing that you could do to get yourself some type of exercise, is cleaning that little apartment. And oh, let me guess, you're getting rid of that because, oh, my sciatica. You're such a fucking liar and you're lazy.
Like cleaners that come in and do the apartments, and you pay them individually, like each apartment pays them.
It sounds like you're living in a hotel. Are you living in a hotel? Is it? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about that, is this actually an apartment? Or is this, those of you from America will know, Residence Inn. And my son actually stayed at one of those when he was playing football. They put him up in a Residence Inn for a while. Is that what this is? Not an actual apartment, but a hotel Residence Inn situation type deal?
Because, especially right now, mostly because of my back.
Any excuse to
health,
get out of physical labor or physical movement.
I'll just have more time to do other things instead of worrying about,
time to do more things. Now, what things do you actually do, Chantal? Eat and poop. And we all know you're pooping, judging by the text messages from Salah, because that's what he's into. So obviously you're pooping for him, and that's all you do.
I think I mostly just want help with like the things that hurt my back the most are like vacuuming, sweeping, washing floors, the bathrooms. I won't have to do that.
Imagine the face she made when she said the bathrooms. I won't have to do that, while she's shoveling down about 15 pounds of food. Imagine the toilet situation in that apartment. Disgusting. And she wants to hire a maid. Wow.
So, I think for me, that's a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea. You're lazy. And another thing too, I could hire a maid if I wanted to. There's people in my family, they have maids to clean their homes. It's just that I feel more comfortable cleaning and doing things myself. Because even if my husband cleans, I'll go in right after him and clean it the way I like it. I know there's people out there that clean like that. So I would just, it's just so stupid. And how filthy are you that you actually need a maid, Chantal? Mind blown on this one. And oh my God, I just thought of something. God forbid if the cleaning lady that if she allegedly if she does hire one is prettier than her, skinnier than her, which I guarantee is the highest, that will be the highest probability of that. The jealousy. Oh my God.
So, this setup is weird. I know. I never have a good setup.
Yeah, after all
Sorry
these
about
years.
that, guys.
After all these years of stuff in your face hole, you don't have a good setup. It shows the laziness.
I'll just take care of like organizing things, the laundry.
Organizing things.
That I don't mind doing.
Wait a minute, that you don't mind doing. This is an example of why you will never be someone's wife, Chantal. Because it's not about that things you don't mind doing. It's not about that. You're just a lazy bitch. You will never satisfy a man. You will never satisfy a woman. You will never satisfy a fucking animal. You are just a pig.
Maybe, cooking.
Maybe cooking. Probably not.
So, there's not going to be a live-in maid.
Why not? Maybe you should get a live-in maid. Because maybe that will be the only way that you might possibly gain an actual friend. Or maybe not. I don't know. Might be good for you, Chantal.
They just come like whenever you want them to.
So if they're coming whenever you want them to, that's not hiring a maid. Because usually when you have a maid, they either live in the house and then they have their daily schedule, or you schedule them however many days you need them a week and they come on that particular day. So clearly you are not hiring a maid. You're trying to flex with that bullshit, and you're probably going to use the service that's in that building, which I now suspect is a residence inn type of hotel and not an actual apartment.
Not much. So yeah, that's my news. Don't really have much else to say. I'm just really exhausted.
Really, you don't have much to say. What about giving Kybella an apology, which you owe her? Why don't you do that?
And the effects, like I said, of this whole trip. It was hard. I don't want to travel anymore alone either.
Oh, wait a minute. Why was there a jump cut there? Were you talking about Mr. Poop Fantastic? Is that why there was a jump cut there? Because you don't want to travel alone? Who are you going to be traveling with? Poop Fantastic?
So,
another jump cut.
It's better to travel non-solo for me.
So you're going to travel with Poop Fantastic. Where is he, by the way? Is he locked up? Or did his family drag him out of there?
We were reminiscing about our trip.
You literally, you guys were reminiscing about your trip to Thailand. What was he reminiscing about? He went into the red light district and had all his poop fantasies fulfilled. Is that what he was reminiscing about?
I would go back there.
Bullshit.
Not for that long, probably.
So let me guess. You guys are going to go back to Thailand to do another visa run, right? Is that what you're going to do?
Maybe for a couple of weeks or something.
Why, to sit in a hotel room and eat 7-Eleven food while Salah goes out and lives out his poop fantasies?
The vegetable juice is so good.
Disgusting.
They give you so much shrimp. It's so cheap, too.
I don't understand how a person can eat all this food. In line for what? You stood in line for that?
For the check-in counter.
Oh, at the airport.
It was boring just waiting there, and I could hear, the clerk saying, "What's
It's
your
boring
final
because
destination?"
everybody's pointing and staring at you, and you feel
Like the
insecure,
movie.
probably.
And people, I realized why. Like, it just clued in. I can't believe it just clued in. I'm gonna make my own tahina sauce. I'm gonna be cooking, don't
Sure
worry.
you
But I
will.
need, like,
I want to
a few
see you
days
ground
to
up
cry about my
sesame
body being
seeds.
in pain, so
I want to see you do that, Chantal.
I just need to, like, feel better, and then...
I need to feel better as you shovel in 15 pounds of rice, fried shrimp, and bread. Yeah, you want to feel better. Sure.
Anyway, most people, because there's a connecting flight, like the plane from Montreal from Montreal to Doha. So Doha, there's going to be connecting flights. So most of the people from Montreal that were on the plane were going to different countries.
I'm pretty much sure you probably can get a direct flight into Kuwait, but you probably can't afford it. So that's why you are buying your tickets like that.
And they were just going to Doha to connect, right? So, for example, one guy was going to, like, Chennai.
Man, you're a busybody in the airport, aren't you?
There's Karachi.
Paying attention to everyone else's travel plans.
Just different parts of the world. It was interesting.
Oh God, this chewing.
Maybe, a lot of people are going home after the holidays.
You think?
Which I was like, I wonder how busy it's going to be. It wasn't horrible.
You said it was boring.
I don't think I've had a horrible experience, like, with the airport.
Wait a minute, didn't you? I thought you did. I think it was upon your first exit from Kuwait back into Canada, the first go round. Didn't you complain about the customs or Homeland Security? I don't know what they call it in Canada, that they were being racist towards you because they pulled you aside and were questioning you? Didn't you say that and complained about having you've never had a horrible time like that? You forgot that lie, Chantal?
That was just too busy. Have any of you been through that? I heard the Heathrow airport is bad, but I don't know. I've never been. Enough bread for me. Put that aside. But when I got to the Kuwait airport,
oh my gosh, she literally has nothing to talk about. And she's trying to avoid the literal poop elephant in the room.
You have to go, if you're arriving, you know, you have to go to a special,
oh my god,
like, let's say, how do I explain it? There's like different,
it's called the fucking
areas,
terminal.
Like areas of the, I don't even know what it is.
Oh my god.
You go down the stairs and you have to pass through these kind of officers, and they like take your information.
Customs.
And you fingerprint. Not like police officers, but like it's almost like customs. And but there's like for different ones. There's one for like, anyway, that day that I came back, there was a line up the stairs. Like it was busy. There was like a huge line wrapping around and going up and down and all around.
That's what happens when you buy your ticket last minute.
Oh my gosh, I walked all the way
to put the deal on lockdown.
And then, thank goodness, somebody came up to me, one of the workers, and was like, "Ma'am, you don't need to be in this line. You know, it's for people who need like a certain paper."
I call bullshit on that story right there. That, I mean, they don't just randomly go to people. You don't need to be in this line. How would they even know that she's not supposed to be in this line or that line? My guess, either you were being a bitch Karen and you were complaining because you didn't want to stand on that line, and that's the type of person that you are, Chantal, is you'll complain and make a scene, and just to get rid of you, they'll give you what you want, so you shut the fuck up. Or you're faking that you're pregnant in order to get out of standing in line. Those are my two guesses with you, because you're a fucking liar.
Certain visa. I'm like, oh.
How would they know that? Did you have it like...
So I got to go right through.
On your forehead? You're such a fucking liar.
That made me happy.
You're a fucking liar.
So I was so tired and stressed out.
Stressed out from what? What were you stressed out from, Chantal? What could it have been? I wonder. Could it be the rapey poop guy that's waiting for you? Waiting for his cash cow? Is that why you were stressed out?
And then I had to get my luggage.
God, her chewing.
I don't know why, but...
Her chewing. I mean, I can't. The chew with your fucking mouth closed. Pig.
I never forget what my luggage looks like. Like, the intricate details. It's like black suitcases.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So how many people have black suitcases? You know what I mean?
Mine are red, actually.
And I need to put name tags on my luggage.
How don't you have... Wait a minute. You're a world traveler, Chantal. So cultured, and you're jet setting all over the place, and you have no name tags on your luggage. Idiot.
I got some for Christmas too, like as a gift.
Yeah, clue. Somebody's trying to give you a hint.
I'm not prepared.
But you're prepared for that 15 pounds
of rice, though. That's one of the things I find the hardest about traveling is being prepared, because if you're somebody like me who's not usually lacking organization skills and things like that, you know.
And once again, I'd like to also point out that what she's doing by eating this enormous amount of food is haram and is against Islam. While she sits in hijab.
Anyway, thanks for watching and having this meal with me. Just thought I would catch you up on how I'm feeling. Of course, a lot of complaints about how I'm feeling because I'm feeling pretty poorly.
Wait a minute. Look at the size of her hand. And look at how disgusting those nails are. Look, they're filthy. Look at these filthy fucking nails. Chantal, your hand is fucking huge. It looks like a balloon. That's not healthy at all. You need to wake the fuck up.
But
look at the hand.
That was a crazy journey. Good night.
Okay. So clearly, Chantal, I mean, I don't care how much food deflection you try to do, mukbang deflection, jet lag deflection, whatever the case might be with you. For the rest of your life, if you keep your YouTube career, LOL, going, you will forever be reminded of your rapey, poopy, fake husband, and that you're an animal abuser, and a racist, and a bigot, anti-Semite, homophobic. The list goes on and on with you. You're a piece of shit. We will always remind you of what you are as reaction channels. So that's it for me, everybody. Everybody have a nice day, and I'll see you when I see ya. Bye.